Audnvin by Inger Sviberg Dietrichs. Caroline, a British medical student, and her Norwegian boyfriend, Endre, are both studying in London. They have traveled to Norway in order for Caroline to meet Endre's family and spend Christmas with them at the family farm. Caroline has just discovered that she is pregnant, but she has not had time to tell Andre yet. Interior main house dining room day. Everyone is seated at the table. Aurora fills up Ulf's plate, as if he was a young child and not able to do this on his own. He's clearly not happy about this. Both Endre and Caroline begin eating. Then they realize that the rest of the family has folded their hands for prayer.
Dear God, thank you for gathering us as a family. Bless each and every one of us. Amen.
When did we start doing this? You found God and you didn't call to tell me, Othilie?
Ulf suddenly stands up and bangs his fist into the table.
Well, we're so glad to meet you, Caroline. I think we should celebrate this.
Maybe we should wait till after.
Ulf pops a bottle of champagne and hands a glass to Caroline.
I'm okay.
She got sick on the train.
Ulf's smile drops, his good mood suddenly gone. Aurora quickly hands the extra glass over to Othilie.
Then you take it.
Ottilie and Endre gape at Aurora. Has she lost her mind?
You know, when I was young, we started drinking after our confirmation.
So did I just didn't tell you about it.
Well, doesn't make much of a difference, does it? Maybe better you get drunk here than at some stranger boy's house.
Christ, Mom!
Don't swear!
This is really good. What kind of meat is this?
Oh, it's,
Reindeer. You're eating Rudolph.
Ha ha. Wait, really?
They don't eat reindeer in France.
She grew up in England.
Well, just for boarding school. My parents moved around a lot, so they thought it'd be better for me to just stay in one place.
You lived in a different country than your parents.
For a while, yeah.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone that could come with you?
No, it's just me.
Well, that sounds exciting. What made you want to be a doctor?
Oh, my parents wanted... Well, they're both lawyers, but I was looking for something that could be a little less consuming and let me work with people, so...
She's top of her class. They headhunted her for the research track. She's already doing PhD work in their laboratories.
What kind of work?
Well, I'm assisting some research on a condition called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. She's already lost everyone around the table, except Aurora. The study is basically trying to gauge how much strain any variations could have on the heart chambers, and so...
Do you like it? Working there, I mean.
It's a good department. I'm very lucky they wanted me.
I'm sure your patients are very lucky to have you.
Well, I doubt that. They're mostly mice, so...
Is this what you want to keep doing in the future?
I don't know. I'm not done with school yet, so...
It's a little early for her to make those decisions.
Andre's coming back here in May. Is that when you graduate as well?
May? Andre shuffles in his seat. I still have to do my internships.
Oh, so you're staying in London.
Dad.
Well, we all can't just run away from our responsibilities.
We are so glad to finally have you here, Caroline. We've heard so many nice things. Ottilie, you have to make sure to show her around and take them down to the guest house. We started fixing it up in the fall.
You're renovating? Don't you have enough to do already?
I think I'm going to go lie down for a bit. The food was great. Thank you, Aurora. Caroline stands up and leaves the room. She heads into the first door she can find. Interior Aurora and Ulf's bedroom. The room is surprisingly messy compared to the rest of the house.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Were you planning on telling me about this?
I'm an exchange student. I figured me leaving was sort of implied.
Not May.
That's when classes end.
But your thesis is due in September. Most people stay a year for work places. It wasn't crazy of me to think you'd be staying for at least the summer.
It's not really up to me.
It's not up to you? You're 28. I stopped depending on my parents when I was 12.
Because they abandoned you. I didn't mean that. See, I'm sorry. I didn't say anything because I was hoping that I might be able to stay longer. But I don't think I can. Did you see my dad? He looked like a ghost, and I've never seen him act like that before. It's too much work for him to do alone. I can't just leave them. They're my family.
Caroline tries to distract herself by picking up a pillbox from the nightstand. It has Ulf's name on it and Lepanex on the label.
What's that?
I don't know, some brand name stuff. I'm pregnant.
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it when I get back to London.
Interior living room. The family is gathered around a little table. Aurora comes in with a tray of cakes that all look suspiciously similar, except for the fact that they're all in different shapes.
So, the tradition says that we have to make 7 types of cakes before Christmas, otherwise you are not a good housewife. I honestly think it's a bit of a waste. We're such a small family, we can't even finish half of these. But Othilie always is insisting we're keeping it up. At least now we have someone here to help us eat.
She holds the cake platter up for Caroline to take a cake.
Try that one. I made those.
Caroline politely takes another cake. Aurora turns around to get beverages, and Othilie uses the opportunity to pile her plate full of more cakes.
This drink has alcohol in it, but I made a batch for the kids too, if you'd rather have that.
No, that's fine. I'll have whatever you're having.
Andre stares at her. Caroline raises her eyebrows, daring him to say something. He starts playing with his food instead.
Why don't you play something for us, Andre?
I'm eating.
Can I sing?
Great.
Ulf stands up and grabs a guitar.
Come here, O.
Ulf picks up a songbook and flips through it until he finds the right song. Othilie tries hard not to laugh when she sees the choice.
Take a trip with me in 1913 to Calumet, Michigan. And
Not that one!
What? It's the only Christmas song I know in English.
That is not a Christmas song. We have at least 5 songbooks over there. You can find something that is not about a child massacre.
Is that Woody Guthrie? My grandfather used to play him.
Well, yeah. There you go.
Ulf leaves Othilie with the guitar, while he stands up and pulls Aurora to her feet. Overtaken by Ulf's charm, Aurora's anger quickly fades away.
I'll take you through a door and up a high stairs. Singing and dancing is heard everywhere. I'll let you shake hands with the people you see and watch the kids dance round the big Christmas tree.
Caroline notices that Andre has his hand out as a sort of peace offering. She hesitates, then takes it. Exterior farm night. The sky is completely black with hundreds of stars visible. Othilie is pointing at the different buildings, rambling away. Andre and Caroline follow, not really paying attention.
And that is the old barn. Or horse don't sleep, sir. Anyway, you shouldn't go by yourself there at night. And you especially have to stay away from the 2nd floor. Because it's haunted by a ghost. So we won't go there. But now I'm going to show you the guest house. It was my grandma's house, and it's falling apart a little, but we're fixing it so my parents can live there when Andre takes over the farm.
Andre casts a careful glance at Caroline, who ignores him. Then she notices a pink glare in the sky and stops.
What is that? That's not the Aurora Borealis, is it?
Hey, Othilie.
No!
There's this myth that if you whistle at the Nordic lights, they'll come and get you.
And then do what?
Who knows? I just figured we'd use it to our advantage. Do you still want to see the house?
Sure.
Interior guest house night. The door creaks as Caroline steps in. The house must have been beautiful once, but now it's dilapidated and ghostly.
Why didn't you sell us?
It belongs to the farm. It's a tradition. The older generation moves in when they can't tend to the animals anymore. So, I guess it would have been a bad idea regardless, right? I mean, you wouldn't be able to continue at the lab with all the chemicals and stuff.
Probably not. I wouldn't have been a very good mother anyway.
I think you would have been great. You okay?
I'm fine.
No, come on, talk to me.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's just, I hate the lab. It's all fluorescence and dirty old perverts, and I don't even get a lunch break, and I thought that I could get through the fall because you would be there, but now you're not, and so I'm just going to be all alone again.
Hey, you won't be, okay? I'll find a way to fly back and forth if I have to.
You mean because of the baby?
No. I mean, either way.
I thought you didn't want this.
I thought you didn't want it.
You know, what if I don't have to do my internship in England?
Really?
I mean, it just has to be a medical practice. It doesn't matter where.
Are you sure about this? There's a clinic in town. My mom knows the doctor. I'll talk to her about it tonight. She's gonna go crazy.
Did you tell her about the,
No, of course not.
Oh, we probably shouldn't yet. I mean, it's still a little early.
Of course. We can do this, you know?
End of scene.